Have you ever clicked on a video and you instantly wanted to stay because of the intro? That's the power of branding. So today I'm going to show you how to make a powerful intro and outro for your YouTube channel. So let's jump right in. So your intro is like a digital handshake, right? It tells you exactly who you are and it gives everybody the first impression of who your brand represents, right? What your brand represents even, right? So it's important to know that aesthetics really matter when it comes to a YouTube channel or any platform that you want to grow on. The aesthetics of something is extremely important. There was a time once where I told my friend I didn't want her to post that specific picture and tag me in it because it's going to mess up my aesthetic of my profile. I mean, it's that important to me. It might not be important to you, but to everybody that wants to maintain the aesthetic of a brand, you might want to consider that option. So with that being said, when you're looking at an intro and outro, you want it to draw someone in, but you don't want it to be too long. For example, an intro should only be about 5 to 10 seconds long. When you're looking at an intro, it has to showcase your name, the brand colors, and a tagline without dragging. The outro needs to be just as clean, it needs to be clear, and leave space for YouTube's in-screen elements. For example, if you want somebody to subscribe or watch another video, you want to make sure that the intro and outro is simple. Simple is always better. I promise you. You don't want to do too much. And I know that people, depending on the niche of your YouTube channel or whatever platform that you're using, sometimes you can kind of play around with an intro. But if you want to just have a brand that gives information or something that you want to showcase, if the intro is too long, people are going to lose interest. You want to jump right into the information and don't give them, too much before they get uninterested in you and the video. So we're going to jump right into what I'm doing. You can do these 3 simple things with Canva and we're going to jump right in. What's important is this. I want you to hear my heart before we really go far into this deep end, because your intro doesn't have to be too much. But I want it to be simple enough that you're okay with being consistent with that. Because here's my thing. I've done this with my personal channel where I have redeveloped my intro so many times, over and over again. I probably have 5 different variations of intro. My outro has always been consistent because it's been, easy enough. And there's really nothing to change with that. But my intro has went through so many phases, and sometimes I might bounce around with my intro, and then sometimes I have to update it because maybe my social media handles may change, or there's something that I don't like about this picture or image that I use. And so you want to make sure that you choose something that's so simple but very timeless that you can use it for a very, very long time. Now, there's nothing wrong with rebranding, but we're not in that mode yet. We're not in that mindset. We're just establishing a precedent and launching. Maybe in the future, I'll do a relaunch, and that may be another video that we can talk about on how to relaunch your brand. But we're not in that mode. We're just trying to develop our brand. So let's take you right to the screen. All right. So the first thing I did was I'm going to get out of this. I'm going to put in YouTube intro. Or maybe I should put YouTube channel. Let's learn how to spell first. Intro. And it's going to give up a lot of examples, right? You have this one who is very simple. She has her face. She has the name, what her channel is. And then later on, she has a subscribe button. I love the simplicity of that. Let's look at this one. Welcome to my channel. It's just an image. Okay. This one is pretty interesting. Oh, that's cute. Now, I'm never going to use, the template. I'm always going to edit those templates. Look at that. Welcome to my channel. This is probably a good 10 seconds. I don't want my intros to be long. That's my thing. I want my intro to be very, very short, 5 seconds, if that. I love the idea of the paper background, and so I'm gonna go ahead with this. And so I'm gonna open that up, and I have, this one is about 10 seconds long, a little just over, well, 11 seconds. I think that's entirely too long. So if we watch it from the beginning, they have welcome to my channel. Subscribe. All right. I don't like that. Well, let's remove that cat. I don't want that's random. All these random cats. I want to get rid of I want to get rid of cats because I think it's weird. Let's get rid of that cat. Press play. That cat is gone. Press play. That cat. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that out. I'm going to take that out. Welcome. I'm going to put Creatives PD. Don't forget your S. You don't want to mess that up. Creatives PD. All right, so that's 5 seconds. Creatives PD. Bat. Subscribe. Bat. Over. 5 seconds. That's really what I want. That's kind of all that I really need, honestly. I'm gonna download this. So that is how I make my YouTube intro. And so I haven't even tapped into the outro yet. So we're gonna do that in just a second. But I like so far that I have my intro. It's very easy, very school-like, right? You want to make sure that your intro is very connected to your brand, right? And so this is a PD. This is a professional development for, individuals. And so this is like an educational type mindset when it comes to this brand, Creatives PD. And so I wanted to resemble as much as I can with the school. Now that got me rethinking a lot about my actual brand as far as colors. I should have used like brighter colors instead of black, blue, and orange, right? I should have done something a little bit more intense. But let's think of this as high school, right? We got bold colors, you know what I mean? So I guess those are going to be the colors of this high school, of the Henderson High School. Hello, welcome. So you have the intro, which is like a handshake of hello, welcome, and then the outro is the goodbye, let me hug you, I hope you come back, you know what I mean? I hope we're friends now. And so I want to make sure that in my outro and intro, it's inviting enough, but also consistent enough. And so thank you so much for watching. If you really enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the like button because I want this to reach more people. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for future creative PD tips. This is a platform where creativity and growth, they meet. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.